tuning in to the online broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
All hands on deck. All in the front, all in the back, just like that, like that.
What up, AfterBuzz? Your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop New York reunion. I'm joined in studio by Miss Kennelia Stradwick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Miss Nicolette Gaona.
What up?
Stephaune Wallace. Creep Squad.
That was creepy.
This was the final reunion for New York. Tears, and Atlanta's coming back next week.
You?
Strong. So we're gonna get a lot of
I would have liked to have a break, however.
You know what I mean? Never lets breaks happen. All right, but let's start getting into it. So obviously last week we were real excited to hear what this audio was gonna say.
And it didn't say shit.
See, I don't know. I feel totally different than how they all felt, because the audio I heard was, "I'm not gonna come. Do you even know what you're doing?" Like,
turn around, let me.
So they had sex, but why were they acting like nothing happened in there? Like
it was really dry.
Dry sex.
It was really dry. Literally, like her pussy was not wet and his dick was not wet.
I mean,
there was nothing cute
about that. If I was looking at that muskrat dick too, I'd be like,
there would never even been that situation.
It didn't sound like he used protection either. People got the herb out here, man.
Girl.
I'm serious. You can't be just letting people go in like this.
HIV.
Right, like if you don't knock it off.
Everything's out there.
Ugh.
I'm scared to death.
That's why I just sit in my bedroom. I just sit in my bedroom.
I'm the game now.
Jerk off my little hand.
I can't with y'all. I be watching Netflix. I just got HBO now.
Please don't.
I just be at home watching HBO now. Like.
What have you watching on there?
So now I'm catching up on True Detective, and I'm still behind on Game of Thrones. However, everything is on there.
With sex.
Because I don't be having it. I just be watching HBO now.
What I'm gonna get you though, I was watching Hustlers of Atlanta. I'm gonna get you them Candy Coated Nights vibrating panties.
Don't play.
Oh, you got panties now?
Do not play. I'll just be bored at work when it is.
I'm gonna get everyone here soon. Because Stephaune, they have them for boys too.
They got draws.
Vibrate your balls. I'm kidding.
I don't want a ball vibrating panties. Find a girlfriend or boyfriend and just
because what did Erica say? You can't even trust the motherfucker you fucking.
Ooh, Erica, Mena, I missed you, baby.
Yeah. Just get HBO now. Catch up on your shows. Come on, guys.
That's gonna get old.
All right, so Lisa Strawberry. First of all, hold up. Because remember last week when we was talking and Miss Mama Strawberry was like, my daughter actually did not call her daughter a fucking dog.
Yeah, emotions were high and said it. I'm embarrassed. You see, I'm trying to pull together words, trying to explain why I did it, and there is absolutely no excuse for that.
I get it.
Yeah, emotions were high.
So you didn't rewind enough, girl. So Lisa Strawberry talking about Cisco. Why you play games? You knew you wasn't ready for a relationship. Why's your daughter playing games to be on Love and Hip Hop?
Right.
He didn't have a mustache. He should have known better. You got to make the right choices. If the man you dating don't have adequate facial hair, or he's not making an attempt to
at least color it in.
Right.
Come on,
then
you're
you know what you getting into, man.
Bitch, she's young though.
She's Louise.
The peach fuzz could have worked for her.
What bothered me is that Lisa, Mother Strawberry, said, why you play games? You know you wouldn't want to be in a relationship, so your friend stepped up to the plate.
Excuse me.
So what you saw?
Right, you were thinking that's stepping up to the plate.
Up when he's like,
he stepped up to the stall, bitch. That's what he stepped up to. Giving your daughter unprotected sex. Do we want a My Lisa 2.0? Like, no.
Well, we get to see a lot of insight.
Not even the stall.
We see a lot of insight into who Diamond is. When you listen to her mom. They each have really short tempers, short fuses, and they see things from a different perspective.
Listen, say what you want. I ride for Diamond's mom.
I love Diamond's mom too.
I love Diamond's mom, and I said this when we were watching TV. I love Diamond's mom because, one, she dealt with a man while he was at the height of his drug addiction. Mm-hmm. She was dealing
at the height of his career.
Yep. Millions and millions of dollars was coming into her life, and now she's sitting on this couch. She has more money than everybody on this stage combined, and she is caping for her daughter who just got pounded out in the bathroom. Like, who you can't get Diamond has the best parents.
But yeah, and Lisa can't really get mad.
Besides the crack.
Because at Diamond's age, Lisa's mom was probably laid, but she's like, honey, no, I was laid out with caviar on my fucking punani. Your father was eating me out with a golden spoon.
You supposed to go after the big fish.
And you fucking here at Pizza Hut getting fucking dug out by some dry ass little mushroom dick.
You need to go after the big fish.
Right, honey.
But you can totally see that Diamond was very embarrassed. Like, the whole time she was like, oh, fuck me.
Well, I think she said
the montage, it was like,
girl, you look...
That's my boo. This my man. This my man. Oh, you ain't know? You ain't heard?
I think it was very vulnerable of her to say that she was in a lot of pain, during that time. I think she really was.
Girl,
I don't think it's about the Cisco pain. It's not the Cisco broken heart pain. I think pain in life. She brought pain.
Yeah.
She came to Love and Hip Hop with pain.
But that's what happens with this show.
You got to be in pain to be on Love and Hip Hop. Period. Now.
Otherwise, we ain't got a storyline. What happened, motherfucker, on Love and Hip Hop? Like, hey guys, my career is great.
Right.
Like, I'm just shitting #1 single.
Hey, why not?
I have the best love life ever.
It's going. Why not?
Chrissy and what's his name, Jim Jones, left the show.
They were
like,
were they?
They tried to do that spinoff.
Well, she didn't have a to-go party, a secret interview when she left, did she? Or did Chrissy do that?
No, because she knows the show's a joke, so she didn't need to do that. Diamond admits that she was vulnerable with Rich. We see the clips of Diamond claiming Rich. She says, he sent me mixed signals. Like a text that said, "Step it up, Strawberry, you with Rich Dollaz now." Which I can totally picture him saying that, though.
Totally. But what does that have to do with that making him your man?
Well, I think these girls are so fragile that when Rich plays these are little mind games that wouldn't affect us. But for them, they're so fragile. They're hanging on to every little thing.
That's crazy.
So he's like, "Step it up, Strawberry." Oh, he cares about me.
Yeah, sure.
And they're in love with that.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, but they're in love with it.
Because somebody else will text back, "Shut your ass up." Get off my phone.
Or so
you out here hoeing around.
Like,
you fucked Johnny Blaze in the bathroom and then fucked me?
Well, she didn't know that.
I know, but...
Yeah, but I mean,
I'd be sitting on that reunion like...
And both of them probably was off.
Just sweating like, I need to get tested.
Yeah, they do.
I cannot imagine.
What do you think when they said, Rich, how many girls have you slept with in the Love and Hip Hop franchise?
Well, probably just Erica, Johnny, and
Moniece, motherfucker. He dipping into other franchises.
So Moniece, Erica, Diamond, and Johnny.
I doubt that because Diamond said, "Oh, I thought Johnny was an extra," which means there's extras, and believe the principals are laying them extras down. Trust me. Laying them extras down. Get it right. Believe Cisco's like, hey, so Remy was in there, Remy got that mouth game. We creep for life. They laying them extras down.
That memory foam pillow.
Shrink it on in.
Rich Dollaz says, you know why I did that? Because Rich Dollaz do what he wants to do.
No. You should
Rich, you're old and you're dressed like Doug. Like, stop.
Seriously, I don't know.
And your high water khaki pants, like
his Target worker pants.
That whole outfit was a disaster. It was a disaster.
Go get the parking lot, bring him back.
Like, you think by now he'd upgraded, but we've seen him on other reunions where it's like, okay, I think he tried, but this time, literally, he probably just woke up out of bed real quick and just threw on some stuff that he had.
He looked like a broke down Huxtable.
From the 80s.
I gotta do this reunion. I'm late.
Didn't even brush his teeth.
Extra, hey,
Because
extra.
you know
girl.
his breath
Pass my
was
shirt.
stinking.
I love Johnny Blaze talking about punch him, Cisco, because I just want to spit on him. I got my spit right here.
And
Like,
she
girl,
started
you
getting
are
the
over here
flames
trying to be
prepared.
She really
so
would have spit on
hard,
him.
Like,
She said what?
she was just trying to be so hard. It's like, girl, calm down. No one is coming for you.
I feel like she
No
got
one's checking
canned
for
this
her.
whole show.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It's like, girl, you need to take a chill pill for real.
No, I want her to fuck Rich up. And I wanted her to
She
really
wasn't gonna
fight
do
Diamond.
shit.
Really?
She
She's
still
done it
likes
all
Rich.
season.
She still like wants. She still has something for him, so she'll talk. But then next week she'll be like, "But
No, already I was on her Instagram and it's like, you know, she had pictures of him and her and Rich up there. Like,
Well, I mean, I think she had a very good campaign for continuing for more seasons. I think she should be on
but
there.
see, I don't think she's going to be on next season, but I think she shouldn't do it because our roommate, he be playing her music, and you know what? I really walked in the other day, I was like, who is this? He was like, Johnny Blaze. I was like, oh, I downloaded
Really?
the song. Yeah, it was cute.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
cute.
well, then she don't. You're right. She doesn't need to come back."
No, what she need to do is talk to somebody about where her internal problem. Go to Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
And I think it's called Date with Destiny in December, girl. I'll see you there.
Well,
that's what she needs.
then doesn't she need the show? That's what everybody's on the show for.
No, because if you
No.
too crazy and too out there, you won't. Your music will take a back burner. Look at Mena.
No, but like, who out of all the franchises like of Love and Hip Hop, who really has
Has a
been
career.
put on for their music on the show?
I know one girl that's
Michelle,
acting
that's
as if she got.
K.
put
Michelle,
on the
Michelle was
show.
already
been on-
popping. Her
yeah,
music
she was
was
already
dope, though.
popping, yeah.
But she went through her other record label and she was dropped. Remember, K. Michelle
But
came
Love
on.
and
She
Hip Hop
was
didn't-
still like
It revived
fighting
her.
for people to. It revived her.
Yeah, it did revive her.
It revived her.
really-
She didn't have a deal.
Right.
People had a problem with her attitude. She was trying to clean up her image. And then she did the show, and
But
then
that's the way
labels
you're
started
supposed to do
talking
it,
to
though.
her.
That's how you play this game of Love and Hip Hop, the way K. Michelle did it.
Yeah.
But see,
You
now
come in, make a quick little cameo, start some drama. Oh my God, I'm healed, I'm fixed, I'm different now.
but you're saying, okay, so
No, Erica Mena didn't grow because her final scene.
I mean, come on.
It's like I just want to grow from here.
that's Mona.
But
That
you did the
was
first thing
Mona.
you did when you
hey,
first
reduce
came on.
yourself to who you really are.
Right.
Do the titty thing.
Go ahead, give me all the tears, but can we get that last
Yeah,
final?
yeah,
note?
yeah.
I didn't like.
But no, on the Johnny though, on the Johnny Blaze, whom I'm a fan of. Shout out to Johnny Blaze, VH1 Johnny Blaze on Instagram. I think that like you said, her song was good, right? Okay, so but we're not hearing it. So
Well, if you go on her Instagram, you can hear it.
No, if Johnny get back on
Get
this
back on the
show,
show.
no.
She gonna fight everyone.
And maybe she can go through the counseling on. Let us watch her go through it. Let us live through her life.
I don't think she wants to get canceled.
I don't think her being on here is distracting from the music.
Yeah.
It gets look at Amina, man. Amina can play instruments. She doesn't have a strong damn Aretha Franklin voice, but she can sing and she can write music. Ain't nobody thinking about Amina
Nobody.
music because she's still caught up in this mess.
Right.
This mess.
Well, the flip
I
side
wouldn't even
is,
download Mina's album off Dat Piff.
Oh no.
I mean, I wouldn't though. I would scroll right by like, oh, she came out with an album.
I would have been like,
Scrolling, keep on scrolling.
Oh, you know that wouldn't.
Yeah.
all right.
But that Johnny Blaze track,
It's fire?
it really is. I'm not even serious.
I'll listen to it.
one
What is it
song
called?
I don't remember what
I'll
it's called.
Google
It's
it.
on her Instagram though. It's actually really dope.
I'll go check it out.
But so then we get Johnny wanting to fight. Who want to fight me? Oh, okay. Cisco does this speech talking about brothers locking in with a bat. And mind you, he had basketball shorts underneath his jeans.
So mad at that.
Talking about, we represent New York, man. DC's, Quincy, Chinks, we rep brothers when we lock in. I represent New York, 100.
We ain't fake like Stevie J and whatever.
And Stevie J gets in them draws. Don't
Yeah, like,
leave
Hey,
Stevie
don't hate on my
alone.
boy.
But I was like, why are you comparing yourselves to Stevie J and Benzino?
you guys won't ever be that.
But they were saying that they were fake and that they're being real
I don't get that.
Cisco.
because they're from New York and they get real.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, I feel like people from New York usually do try to keep it 100, but not on this show. It's a scripted reality show.
I think they're saying because Benzino's from New York, right? Mm-hmm. So him being on Atlanta is not him keeping it real.
Benzino's from Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, Benzino from Boston. On the real 100, the realest person on this stage as far as dudes, 2, Chink and Mendices. And Mendices because he went to the pen for selling harder. He was selling.
Peter does keep it real to an extent. Peter lies, but then he always breaks in like.
But Peter is simp.
He knew how he was going to handle this.
Peter's a simp. Peter had on his stage outfit from 1997. I will not be fooled.
He was ready for this.
He will not run him up.
Peter's like, hey, can we get Uptown Baby played into the opening?
Can the band play that?
But no, he was definitely
like we don't know. We don't sell that sheet music anymore. We don't sell that sheet music. We don't have this.
Hey, can we play Bruno Mars Uptown Funk? This one? No.
He's like, no, I don't have.
Who are you?
I don't remember now.
Sorry. Wait, so Johnny versus Diamond conversation. Diamond talks about, I walked in, I thought she was an extra. Bitch, your daughter's an extra.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
That was a good one.
That was funny.
She singed her.
And then all of a sudden it turned into Diamond's mom versus Johnny. Diamond's mom talking about, you don't want to do nothing. Be about it. Don't talk about it.
I'm not going toe-to-toe with Diamond's mom.
Def Jam
She keep a burner. She probably has a burner. She dealt with Daryl when he was on crack.
Stealing from his own house.
She was not playing.
Well, hold up. But Johnny came
this
from
is
a
our
rough
stuff.
Johnny came
Why
from
are you stealing our stuff?
Johnny came from a rough background too. She probably had to fight off some pimps.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not going toe-to-toe with Diamond's mom, though.
I feel like Johnny really could have taken her mom down.
See, my thing is, in the Love and Hip Hop New York,
Strength, though.
She a little older now.
But Diamond Mama got them old vintage moves. Ain't nothing like a black person, mom that grew up in the 70s. She got vintage moves.
Listen, they showed the replay
take
of
the
the
pen, what's it called?
splash.
Stamps on the pen and can breathe.
Wow, you be like,
Bitch, how do you know how to do? How do you know how to do?
Like Denzel when he got game when
she probably still stays up like she from the streets.
yeah.
All right. Slit your Achilles.
I'm from the streets. She be like,
Love and Hip Hop New York, Def Jam Vendetta. It would be Diamond fighting Johnny Blaze, and then Diamond's KO move is Lisa would get up from behind her and finish her. That would be the finishing move.
That's why we have the Def Jam Vendetta Love and Hip Hop series already trademarked, so don't try to do it.
thank you, because you're right.
I don't want to make no money.
You're right, because somebody.
Can we get these millions right quick?
Not naming no names. Would be
Well, let's talk about it, because Peter been talking about
Video
it.
game.
Amina, Peter, Tara, and Oren.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
And then DC's.
Yeah.
What?
About Peter, I think he was really ready to come into this reunion because he was just said to be like, yeah, I'm both in love with them, but I don't want them. Like,
He tried to be Stevie J, and
it totally did not work for him.
Don't disrespect my dog.
It was like
Peter.
Stevie J is the only person who can say half of the things that Peter was saying. Like, well, before we get into that, Amina asked Tara, before this, you said that if I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do with Peter, that would be okay. Is it for real? And Tara's like, bitch, are you really asking me this right now? And she said, yeah, I wouldn't mind. And Peter, I don't know what Peter said.
It made
Peter
no
said,
sense.
like-
he said no, but no one's gonna believe me. But I'm confused because I thought Amina said to her, "You feel like Peter, you can get Peter whenever you wanted." Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what she said. Right?
She said you said that you felt like that if you wanted Peter, that you could have him whatever or whenever you want. Do you still think that's true?
Oh,
And then
yeah.
Tara was like, yeah. And then she turned to Peter and said,
Peter, what do you think about that?
and then Peter said, I mean, I say no, but nobody gonna believe nothing I say anyway.
Yeah.
But how do you say no when you just said that you're in love with Amina and Tara?
That was the point. Like, Peter,
But he don't want them. He don't want them. He's over them.
So why?
Peter doesn't have anywhere to stay. He's gonna get with whoever calls.
let him in.
Why is Amina asking that question?
Because she's trying to see if Tara. She said at the beginning of the show that she still wants him back.
I know she said that, and I was embarrassed for her.
Pinky panties on.
I was like, come on, that's how you opened up. Yeah, I still want him, but I don't love, but I do, and I do love him still. I was like, girl, stop it!
Thank you.
Save your child. Fight for the girl.
My thing is why the fuck is Peter talking about, no, you know, the thing is, I told you something in prophecy, and that's snitching. You're fucking 60 years old, like, stop.
But he's really 16.
And mentally, yes.
Yeah.
Peter the type to still be wearing stop snitching t-shirts.
Yep.
Like, if you don't get this out of here with the big stop sign on it, if you, like, who
Stop
tells
snitching.
their wife? Who calls his wife a snitch? Like, what are you talking
This is not
about
mob
right
wives.
now?
This is not mob wives.
First off, your two baby mamas are sharing a conversation, having dialogue
About you being a whore.
Yes.
And you
That's
being
not
a whore.
snitching, dog. Snitching is you don't even know the definition of that. Get out of
Thank
here.
you.
Peter is the worst.
I don't know what you're trying to.
Well, so then Oren comes out, and I don't know what kind of love story they were trying to throw
up,
with them.
right.
But then Peter talking about, wait, hold up. Did he cheat? Peter, I don't care if he fucking slept with 6 women. He did not get these bitches pregnant. Go to fucking Sandals Barbados vacation and leave your baby mama in a fucking hospital.
While you grind up on your other baby mama.
And drag them on
Right.
TV to do all of this.
Oh, Lord.
You couldn't do this with just y'all.
So no one's
he
throwing
brought
glass
them on
rock.
TV to do this.
Right.
But poor Oren got caught up though, because when they mentioned the text messages, he was like, yes, you sent the text
He blew it.
messages.
He should have known that
He
was going to
blew
come
it.
out.
He did.
And Amina didn't help him.
She
none.
should have. She's like, no, he's fine.
She pushed him off the cliff, didn't she? Yo, she pushed him right off, man.
Right. Oh, you engaged now?
Yeah, he need to check her backstage. Like, if we gonna work together, don't throw me on the bus. On TV.
right.
He was like, he did say that. He said that he was trying to, the baby was mine. He wanted baby. But I think he was
You
young.
sound like Muppet Baby.
You know what Orange should have said? Orange should have turned to her and said, "Stop snitching."
Yeah, you should have been like,
She is low-key snitching, though. All right, I retract all my statements. Amina is snitching. She don't even know she's snitching.
she snitched on Oren for real.
She
No,
did
but
He
snitch on
said
Orange.
that. And then he was drunk, so I mean,
And then we made love. She didn't get that part.
And
She
then
didn't
we
go
made
there.
love.
Yep. She didn't say that part. Orange sweating. He like, I ain't even gonna be able to get married.
I mean, you can see sweat through them cracks.
You know?
So then, of course, you know, we needed our narrator
He didn't get that Beijing.
to voice her opinion. Erica Mena, in an exclusive interview with executive producer Mona Scott
I
Young,
was really falling asleep.
said that Peter and Amina, you know, what can I say? Peter, he's really just an amazing guy from the Bronx. Guys, stop feeding the fucking animals. Like, what are you doing? Like, he's just an amazing guy. What is amazing about this? I don't get it.
He's not a bad guy. She did not say amazing.
No, she said he's an amazing.
Yeah, guy from the Bronx. Wrote it down.
She said amazing somewhere in there. Yeah.
He's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
She's kind of amazing. Something like that.
Something like
She
that.
said
Amazing
something
was in
amazing,
there.
something.
I think the important part of that was the Bronx. I think that was a staged statement for. This all seemed like a big shout out to New York. The whole Cisco dramatization that he did, and her, you know, he's from the Bronx. We're from New York. It was like that sort of thing. They were trying to stage it up that New York is. I don't know.
I mean, it's popping, but
Right.
I didn't see him.
I'm not loving him.
So Rich gets asked how many cast members he slept with. And then they start talking about, you know, the creep squad. And he said, you know, Cisco says, Rich is the biggest creep, then me, and then Peter. And Peter's the last creep because, you know, he's got a good heart.
Where are y'all finding this heart?
I would honestly say Rich is probably the least because at least he just fucks the girls and says it. He's not getting into these deep relationships
First
with
of
them.
all, a creep is that what Rich is. Like,
No, but a creep
There's
leads you
different
on and
creeps.
make you. A creep marries you.
Peter is not a creep. He is a bad person. He is a bad guy.
They think he has a good heart.
Oh, please.
He said, I do everything out of love. Now, see, if Stevie said that, it would have, baby, you know, I just do everything out of love. And everyone would be like, oh, Stevie.
Oh, Stevie, he's charming.
Well,
He's
because-
just charming.
Well, because Stevie's still not trying to have sex with Mimi. Like, it's a whole different scenario. Like, Mimi knows what it is. She's with Jocelyn now. Like, it is what it is. Like, that's why it's okay. At first, though, people were like, Mimi, what the fuck is she doing? Da, da, da. I mean, but now he went over. But Peter just keeps on fucking up, and he still don't know what to do. So he can't change nothing now. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
They say, you know, Peter gets into trouble because he aims to please. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. the only person he aims to please is himself.
Thank you.
That's it.
That is
so the fact that all the men on this stage can't understand that, and all the females are looking side-eye at them. Like, I hope the girls at least learn some sort of lesson after watching that. I know they're not.
They're just saying this in case they get into the same predicament, that someone will believe that they have a good heart too. It's kind of like when your boy get in trouble for doing something foul, and you stick up for him just because you hope they don't find out that you foul too. That's all they're saying. They just don't want to get caught for the day that they do something crazy, and people saying that they are scumbag and this, that, and the third. They can't believe that Peter means well. Like, they can't. I don't believe it.
So all these women are sitting around.
No, I really think that they'd look. Peter probably is like, man, I'm getting such a bad rep, and this was like a little boost squad for him.
Oh, jeez. They're like toasting and cheersing, and they're acting as if they're a part of this fraternity of sorts. You know what I'm saying? In front of all of America and all of these women that are sitting in this audience, and all these women are like, not really saying anything about, they ain't even feel no kind of way.
They ain't feeling nothing.
Nobody rose up, nobody said nothing, and they're like, yeah, we get hoes, we do these hoes, boys club.
Hashtag Press Creed.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's the president because he gets a lot of hoes. I was
because
like,
as a woman,
Cisco dial 5, he's like,
you can't rise up on a man like that because he won't listen to you anyway, because the only reason he got to this point is because he got a problem with his mama and women in general. So women rising up in the crowd ain't gonna do nothing to change it. They don't like women. They have a problem with women, and most men who got a problem with women don't like their damn mama. Let's keep it all the way real.
I love my mama.
In that order.
Sorry to get deep, but y'all know, don't listen. Shit.
And also, just before you cut off of it, I want to say, people like Cisco who try to shout out when they say, oh yeah, what's this about the Creep Squad? He's like, oh, the Creep Squad, so the person that's talking the loudest is not getting any ass, in case y'all want to know.
He just wants to be a part.
He's definitely not getting
He's
any
getting
ass.
zero.
I mean, he had no play. Like, for Sin, like, it was dead. Like, there was no play.
No, and not only that, but how embarrassing is that the girl that you tried to hook up with brings some. First of all, she's not even like a main character on the show, and she gets to bring
her man,
whoever's knocking her boots down, like, and you have to sit on stage like,
and he's the upgraded version of you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta sit there.
He can actually color in his line.
Right. You looking at him low key like,
or he don't even need to color it in.
It's natural.
Dang. I gotta get mine. How you get his like that? Hey, yo, bro. Hey, what Jay-Z said.
He was sitting by the water cooler. He's like,
what's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6? About 30 to 40 G's, cocksucker beat it. Anyway,
in the exclusive interview with producer Amanda Scott Young, Erica Mena says that this is her final season. This is my final season for Love and Hip Hop. I'm getting married to Bow Wow, and fresh as I is, and he's amazing.
She said that like this was like she was leaving 90210 early when it was in the popping years. You can't. This ain't All My Children during its peak. She said that like she was leaving, like she was Kerry Washington, and she's leaving Scandal early.
Right.
Like you know what I think? It's just running its course, man. No, it's a reality show. Everybody leaves.
Girl, bye.
Like, you're not even Nene Leakes leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Right, like, that's even more major.
Catch that one.
Okay.
Wow. I felt like it was at one of those Hall of Fame, speeches. She about to get him.
There wasn't. I was like dry. I was just like, I'm getting sleepy. Like, I'm tired. Like, she's like, I could feel her trying the whole entire time. Like, just.
When you tried to cry.
I'm just like.
But I was feeling. This is why I was feeling.
Like, girl, that's exactly how I was feeling.
You were feeling it because her tits were hanging out of her fucking
Yes,
top.
I was feeling it because her tits were hanging out. But this is the other reason why I was feeling it. I was feeling it because I feel like it's all just this game, right?
Yeah.
And Mona has set her up on this pedestal as though she's won the game, like she's graduating.
Like she's Evelyn Lozada.
Yeah.
This is not
Evelyn Lozada ain't doing nothing right now.
So I was
getting that baseball money. Evelyn be managing.
Well, yeah, but she went after the baseball player, not fresh as ain't.
So I'm not mad at Erica. I'm more mad at Mona because she
brainwashed this girl.
She's enabling
She made this happen.
Like,
I mean,
Erica
they
literally thinks that her shit does not stink. She was just like,
I feel bad for these people here.
you know, if it wasn't for Love and Hip Hop,
Oh, I couldn't.
She's acting, but that's all. It's
know
all an
where
act.
I would be. Like,
Okay, well, this is not fucking telenova. Like,
I don't know where you
right, like,
The
we don't
realest
care.
moment is when she
Like,
looked across with Mona and got all emotional, and it's kind of like they were high five. It was the low key high five. We've been working on this, you know. Low key, we done had meetings at my house. We done,
She
you
ain't never
know.
been on my house.
she said, no. Mona, go to her house.
They meet
Mona meet her at the
office. Whatever the
coffee
location.
shop.
You know, you realize
With the
that I was a
hoodie on.
crazy bitch and I would be good for television because I was just gonna be a crazy bitch. Like, you really
saw me for who I really was. You saw me sitting here.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you.
You knew that I would sleep with whoever you put in front of me. You saw that in me.
And you know I would have had a relationship with Rich Dollaz and he ain't shit.
You immediately told me that my titties were for sale, not
Yeah.
for.
And then she did the titty dance.
She said, well, what does King think about... I hate talking about kids, but she said, what does King think about him? She said...
I thought it was gonna go real negative. I was like, girl, why is it this
I
dramatic?
almost thought she was going to say King hasn't met
That's
him
what I
yet."
thought. I was
Or
like, he hasn't met
or
him
I
yet.
really thought she was gonna be like, you know, they just don't have a good relationship yet. Like, I thought it was gonna go negative. Like,
I thought she was going to be like, well, you know, he's always known of him from the posters on my bedroom wall.
Have you actually met
oh my
him
gosh,
yet?
but she
From
was
the,
so choking up. I'm like,
What's the vision from the vision board?
Her vision board.
Erica Mena had a vision board of what she was going to do for Love and Hip Hop
And Bow Wow was on there.
right before Sin.
No, it wasn't Bow Wow. It was just a rapper with a a question mark.
And a dollar sign necklace. Like, what?
Insert rapper here.
Shirt rapper here. Some sort of credibility.
Yeah.
So Erica says, you know, it's just time to grow up. My favorite scene was that studio scene where I said you can't trust anyone, not even the guy you're sleeping with. She says, you know, I have a lot to explain to my son, but this platform helped me better myself. God knows where I would have been. You would have continued to suck dick without a camera being there.
And Chrissy and you would have been making that money.
Right.
Chrissy would have been pimping your
but my
ass.
thing is like when they were like, oh, we have a montage or whatever the fuck, and she was just like,
But it was the most like, it wasn't like Erica Mena doing
so
good things.
disrespectful.
It was like, yeah, don't cut, Rocky. Like,
I'm gonna kick you in the face. I'm gonna kick my baby daddy. Like,
Because it was all a
like,
game.
and then she watches the montage, she's like, thank
If
you.
that were mine, I would be so disrespectful.
Watching that montage actually made me really be like, wow,
I'd have been like,
you were so irrelevant from
I
this
should
whole
have been
show.
like, I should have been like, wait, can we actually not play it? Can we not actually? Can we? Because I don't just want to walk out of here like, you know.
Right, and you really
some
fell
dignity,
into the
with some
trap and
dignity.
did it at the end.
Mona, that's terrible. She did her like that.
Oh no, really, that was the high five. Like,
Yeah.
go girl.
Mona got her.
You still mine, bitch.
Yep.
Do the titty. Shake your titties.
You know who you are.
Right.
Do the titty dance, like I told you.
Like she really was all like this the whole time, just like. And she's like, okay.
No, because Mona said, so can you do the dance one last time?
infamous dance.
She really said the infamous dance.
I didn't even know what it was
I
going
didn't
to
know
be.
me either.
I was like,
I really
what's
didn't.
about that?
Right, yeah, she
Stood up and they sat her.
Yeah.
She did the titty dance.
Titty
So
dance.
she said, you know, I had to watch myself to see I was hurting. Bitch, you just want. She's like, you know, but I'm not gonna say that I would never do reality TV. Yeah, because you're hoping for that spin-off on Centric.
Oh, and
Bow
that's
Wow.
Or anyone else out there.
you and Mona like, oh, Mona, make sure you give me that spin-off with me and Fresh Jemima is, or whatever the fuck. I can't even say it. She says it so good, because, like, that's what she's always been
Fresh
wanting.
as I'm is.
Fresh as
That
I'm is.
movie
Like, she
Fresh
says it
as
so
I'm
quick.
is.
Fresh Jemima is. Fresh Jemima is. Like, what the fuck she even saying? Like, girl, you was ready to marry that one. Girl.
All right, so then we get Yandy versus Remy. Yandy said, we met 2 years ago at an event, and then all of a sudden she started popping up at all these other events. Which the story still sounded like it got holes, because it's like if a bitch starts popping up at events, like remove her.
It sounded like a host, but Remy didn't argue when Yandy ran down how it was creepy.
No,
she was like,
I mean, it made sense, girl. You creepy.
Remy looked like that Muppet from the Muppet Band. That bitch with the bang.
No, Remy got that outfit on with the Chuck E. Cheese puppets, the one that be on the drums or the keyboard. It's like, ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Exactly what you
Ding, 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 ding. Yep. The shoulder pad.
Oh my gosh.
The shoulder pad.
No, she did have the shoulder pads on. The captain. Captain and Tennille.
He'd be like,
She looked like she was in the group gym.
Oh, Jim is outrageous.
No, but I was really, I honestly,
I was watching that.
does anybody else agree with me that Kim Bella shouldn't have been there? Like, what was the point?
They had everybody else. They had Cisco's mom there. At this point,
They had the bitch that sin is fucking. Like, how irrelevant.
The dude. Oh, that
at
was
least Kim
so
Bella,
irrelevant.
At least Kim Bella's been on the show.
Exactly.
Before.
And had a part of the little storyline with the Remy thing.
And told Mona, I'll fight her if you want me to.
But she was just like, chirp.
Right.
Listen,
Chirping.
I love her, she's everything.
I still stand for Remy. I think Remy's a misguided soul.
Agreed.
Yes.
That was looking
Trying to
for
get on Love and
mentorship
Hip
and
Hop.
direction.
No, she wasn't trying to get on Love and Hip Hop. She was trying to get in Yandy's life.
Yes.
She was not
looked
giving
up
a
to
fuck
Yandy.
about
She said, I admire
Love
you,
and Hip Hop.
Yandy.
Yeah.
She was not like crazy in front of camera. She was just like, hey, Yandy.
She used the term admire.
Like, she was not even thinking about
She's a
these
character
hip-hop.
on Love and Hip Hop. She's thinking about
No, she's not. She was not even a character. She was only relevant because of Yandy. Because she wants to be Yandy. She didn't give a fuck about Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
If there wasn't a Love and Hip Hop, she
If
still
there
would want
weren't
to be in
if there
Yandy's
weren't
life.
cameras there, she would have still showed up wearing Yandy's outfit.
I don't know about that part.
Yes.
Maybe.
She would have. Some people,
Who
guys,
knows?
just don't know that they're creepy.
Yeah.
When
No,
Yandy
that's
was telling her
fucking
she was creepy, you see, she was like, damn, I didn't. Like, this is her first time hearing.
That's like put
that
the
you're
lotion in the
creepy.
basket creepy, like wearing someone's
Some
face.
people
like,
don't know they're
That's
creepy.
like, if you were trying to do it as a joke, well, you should have said it when you was with Yandy. Like, aha, you thought it was funny. Like,
I would never joke like that. Would you ever buy somebody's whole outfit?
First
And
of all,
like,
I
yeah,
would never try to
Yes,
look
what's
like
her name did on
That's
Basketball Wives?
crazy.
Jackie. Remember when Jackie came dressed as Drea?
And Kenya.
Oh no, Drea came dressed as Jackie, and
when-
Kenya did it for Phaedra.
Yeah, oh
So
my
it's been done before, honey.
But they've done it right, though, because that was a mockery.
Rich
And
says,
also, there were actual characters that were relevant.
right.
Yeah.
So Rich says that. Oh, I don't know why I even went there. So Mendices talking about my favorite clip was Mendices looked at Yandy talking about, oh boy, you a troublemaker.
I love them. They're so cute.
They're so cute. And
loves
then
it.
when Yandy gets up, he's like, why are you getting up? Sit down, sit down.
Yeah.
She was like, what's it gonna do now?
Low key, Mendices is the one guy that they don't want to fight on that stage.
They don't want them. They don't want it.
If you notice, whenever it pops off and everybody goes like 100, he always starts laughing first. First move is to laugh.
No, but he's also probably on probation.
Yeah, but I
He's
think
too calm.
he's one of those
Calm dudes you don't
Yes.
want to fight. You don't want to fight a calm
He's
dude.
really,
The dude
that's
that ain't
crazy,
budging,
really
he ain't
calm.
moving, he ain't moved by nothing you saying, all that walking around.
You just
and
gotta do
huffing
that
and puffing,
one
he be
slick move, just.
Yeah, you don't want to fight a calm dude at all.
Hammer fist.
He'll choke you out. Like, so you
And in
can't
prison-
breathe
In
again.
prison, you gotta learn like one move
Yeah.
knockouts. It's gotta be like quick.
It's so true. Oh my god, that's scary.
Remy says that she got Yandy the contact for her extensions and then calls Kimbella washed up. Well,
That's all you could come up with?
Yeah, like Kimbella's on the show.
But Kim Bella was kind of blending a little bit. Like, she kind of.
I mean, she ain't got a real role on the show.
No, she just needs to change her hair color. I mean, she.
I like the purple.
I did too.
Right, but I
She
didn't
didn't
like
have
this
it on
whole
today,
blonde. I
yeah.
didn't like the blonde. She did kind of look washed up with that hair. She could have been better. Girl should have been dark and fierce.
Chirp, chirp. So then we get the whole entire cast, and Amina, that's when
already
Amina
talked
had
about
asked that.
right.
Chrissy wants Chink to get that divorce still.
Girl, he is not getting Let's see.
Jinx, do you hear me?
Yeah, and then,
happy.
oh my goodness, y'all, Yandy and Mendices are getting married May 25th on VH1. On Memorial Day, I will be out drinking.
Like we said that it was gonna happen that way on VH1. We already said it a long time
Yeah,
ago.
hopefully.
There you go. And there you have it.
So, but they have a save the date. It's called Save the Date, and we're gonna get I mean, no one cares about this wedding so much that Mona was like, all right, we gotta get Duchess and Caesar. We gotta get Stevie and Jocelyn, and then can we get anyone from the Mob Wives? Do you have the PR contact for them?
I don't want none of these people at my wedding.
Perfect.
Like, I'd be like, no.
Like Yandy,
they're paying.
Yandy's bridesmaids are gonna be Duchess, Jocelyn, Renee, and Drita. Like,
Can you imagine?
I cannot. I'm just so mad they started.
Like they have to go wedding bridal dress shopping
guys,
with
but
her.
my dream might happen if Chrissy shows up at this wedding and somehow can hang out with Renee and Drita, and we can move her over to the Mob Wives. I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm sold on that.
See that.
Well, on that note, we want to thank you guys for tuning in with us all season long. We'll be back next week for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, so make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys also hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
Since they don't play.
At I Am More Fire.
Until next week, same time, same place.
Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only, do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.